Are we closer to peace in Ukraine after these two big meetings? You had the big meet with Zelensky today and the top European leaders after the much pilloried Putin meeting in Alaska on Friday. Three things, quick. One, good for America, continuing to try to end the war. We never say that. But you saw a great show of strength today. The President of the United States says to European leaders, hey, you want to be at the table, get to the table, come here right now. They come. Biden tried to end the war. America didn't have to. Trump has been trying, despite wanting to focus less on issues abroad than Biden, right? It was a big part of his campaign, yet he's been as deep in this as he is in anything. And it is proof that America does still represent trying to do the right thing in this planet. For all the criticism that we give her, we remain a singular world power and presence, and you saw that today. Second, to appreciate today and Friday, you have to remember where we were recently. Trump went into this meeting with Putin by threatening him that he better agree or else.
Will Russia face any consequences if Vladimir Putin does not agree to stop the war after your meeting on Friday?
Yes, they will. Yeah.
What will the consequences
There will be consequences.
Sanctions, tariffs?
There will be, I don't have to say, there will be very severe consequences, yes.
You know, right? He was playing it hard. He had been tweeting those things that he thinks he's crazy and all that, right? That's where we were. But then at the meeting, we saw what is described to me as, hey, Chris, we tried the stick. We got to try the carrot. You got to keep going back and forth. Hence, you see literally rolling out the red carpet, clapping for him, which I really thought was more of a kind of a stress breaker than it was celebrating Putin. But you can think whatever you want. After the meeting, he said a ceasefire is no longer necessary. All right, so very different disposition. And we all remember the last public moment with Ukraine's president, right? Remember what happened in February?
You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
Never seen anything like it, right? So apolitic, so kind of airing dirty laundry, you know, so frightening, frankly, right? Today, very different vibe.
The war is going to end. When it ends, I can't tell you, but the war is going to end, and this gentleman wants it to end, and Vladimir Putin wants it to end. I think the whole world is tired of it, and we're going to get it ended.
You know, and again, just a reminder, America doesn't have to do this. America doesn't have to be involved in the Middle East. Doesn't have to. And in fact, a big part of our campaign most recently was what? The president and MAGA saying enough with the foreign stuff. So, you know, this is a really interesting kind of exercise of Americana and what it means. Now, why this difference? Again, I'm told that it's not about, oh, Trump, he's completely schizophrenic. No, I think it's actually strategic. I don't know if it'll work. But the administration is trying to carry it after recent licks with sticks on the backside of both sides. But the reaction to both of these meetings are not what I'm talking to you about right now, right? Strategy and tactics and outcomes. It's all about another war, which is never going to end, between our left and right political party fringes. And it's much uglier and stickier and recalcitrant and not going anywhere and intransigent than the war in Ukraine. That's why we hear more about Trump clapping for Putin and what it means and Zelensky capitulating to a dress code than we do the prospects of peace. So here, let's miss the mishigas between left and right for a moment and see where we are in terms of moving the ball forward.